Welcome everyone to this morning routine. Let's ease ourselves into our day with some Pilates. So let's start on our hands and knees, 4-point kneeling, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Gently round your spine into a cat stretch and then coming back to extend our spines. Exhale to flex and then inhale to extend. Let's go for 2 more. Exhale to round. Little pressure through the hands, through the shins, top of the foot. And one more time, rounding the spine and extending the spine. I'm going to round our spines now. Sit back to the heels, extend as we move forward. So creating a nice, almost body wave through the spine, mobilizing all those vertebrae to get us going for our day. Inhale as you come forward, exhale to flex and sit back towards the heels. Let's reverse that now. Sit back to the heels as you move forward, flex, inhale and exhale. Moving slowly, comfortably at your own pace with your breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And then coming back to neutral, hands and knees again. You're going to reach the opposite arm and leg away. As you bring them in, tuck the knee, bring the elbow towards the knee. So you're almost looking down to the front of the leg as you breathe in, extend. Exhale, flex to the midline. Good challenge for our balance, our coordination. Inhale and pulling knee to nose, elbow to knee. Really good stability exercise, this one. Opposite sides of the body, upper, lower parts of our body. Inhaling and flexing into midline. Exhale and inhale. Good. Let's do the other side. So opposite arm and leg extends as you come through the midline. Inhale out. Let's go for 2. Reach the arm and leg. And 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. And 5. Arm, leg extends, exhaling into center for 6, and 7, and 8. Arm, leg reaches, and comes back down to the floor. Well done. Spines are getting nice and warm. You're going to come now to extend one leg out to the side, still kneeling on the other. Place the hands slightly in front of you. Just a little shift, slightly forward and backward. This gives you a really nice opening through the hip, a little stretch through the inner thigh. So you can have the leg extending out to the side, slightly bent if that suits you a little bit more. You can always rest down onto your forearms as well if you don't want to place any more tension or pressure on your wrists. Just a little shift forward, little stretch back. Don't go too far. Just go as far as you start to feel a bit of opening through the hip. Let's go for the other side. Other leg extends. Spine nice and straight and neutral. Push the bottom back. Shift it forward 2. 3. Shift the bottom back 4. Nice stretch out with the leg on 5. And 6. 7. And 8. And then coming back into center. Back from here, hands are coming underneath the shoulders and you're going to go back down onto your forearms. This time your elbows will be under shoulders. One knee stays in contact with the floor. The other leg reaches behind you and raises up into the air. You're going to lower the foot and lift. So your spine stays nice and straight here. Think of a nice long neck. You're working here into your glutes. Shoulder girdle is strong, supporting your weight on those forearms. So lift one leg. Touch the toes back down to the floor. Try and keep the knee as straight as you possibly can. Then bend the knee and try and pulse at the glutes at the bottom. Think about placing the foot towards the ceiling, almost a footprint on the ceiling. Little pushes up and up. Squeeze. Then you're going to take the knee out to the side. Try and keep the knee nice and high as it turns out, really working into the outside of those glutes. Being aware still of the position of your neck, spine, elbows under shoulders. Extend that leg straight back out behind you and lowering the knee to the floor. Good job. Let's go for the other leg. Extend it out straight, lift it straight, lower it down. 1. Little tap to the floor. 2. 3. Keep breathing comfortably, normally. 4. 5. 6. 7. And then from here, pulsing that foot towards the ceiling, little squeezes in those glutes. Again, keeping the knee bent at 90 degrees. And think about pushing the foot to the ceiling, making a footprint on the ceiling. And then open that knee out to the side. Really get into the outside of that hip. Check that neck and shoulders. You're not collapsing into the neck or the shoulders. Turn the knee out and back, out, back in. Well done. Straighten that leg out and behind you, back down to the floor. Sit back gently towards that heels. Stretch the arms out overhead. Let your lower back, upper mid-back relax. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. I'm going to come to lie onto your back now. Feet will be hip distance apart. You can always place a block underneath your head if that feels comfortable for you. Just a little rock gently forwards and backwards through your spine, settling into neutral. You're going to raise one leg to 90 degrees. Little imprint of your lower back to the mat, raise the other leg. Checking you're not arching your back here or letting the belly pop. Extend one leg out straight, lower it, come back in. You're going to extend the leg, lift it up, lower it, pull it back in. Reach, lift, lower, back in, extend straight, lift it straight, lower, back in. Extend the leg, up, down, pull it back in, and again reach, lift, lower, back in. Extend the leg, nice and straight, point through your toes, pull it in and extend, reach, lift, lower, and back. Let's do the other leg. Up you go. 1, lower and in. 2, lift, lower, and for 3, lower the leg, and 4, bring it up towards you, lower and in. Good. Let's go. 5, lift, lower, back in. 6, up, lower, back in. Let's go for last 2 and last 1. Back in with those knees and let the arms come down by your sides. This time you can lift the upper body. Let's straighten out both legs on the diagonal. Extend those legs, point through the toes, feeling abdominals flatten as you exhale. Extend the legs away, bend the knees back in. Little reach, double leg stretch, out and in. Reach the legs back in, rest the head down. Let's place the hands under the head now. You're going to turn the legs out to a diamond shape. Lift the upper body, extend the legs back out. Drawing up through the inner thighs. If at any time you need to place your head down back onto the mat or onto your block, then do so. Draw right up through the inner thighs as you extend those legs away. Exhale, inhale, come back into center. Now here, release the head and we're going to go into some little beats for those legs. So keep the legs turned out, the diamond shape, lift, extend the legs, open them and beat them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees to come back in. Let's extend the legs away again, beat them, inner thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the legs out low and strong and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend the legs again, keeping scooped up with the upper body. 3, 2, 1. And in. Exhale, extend those legs. Nice beats. 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, one more time. Exhale, little beats. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Rest the head and rest your feet. Your arms can come back down by your sides. Just give the little back a roll forwards and backwards if you need to. You're going to raise the legs back up. One leg, other leg, little imprint of your lower back. Hands go under the head, scoot back up. Let's go into our rotation of our upper body towards the bent knee. So your armpit comes over towards your hip as you extend the leg on the opposite side. Try here not to push the head forward. Keep the head heavy in your hands, up and over, up and over. Little turn, elbows stay nice and wide. Now you're going to reach one arm over towards the bent knee, and let's go for tiny little pulses. You're going to feel the burn in those obliques. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Hands under the head, turn to the other side, extend one arm and reach it over towards the bent knee. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back and release to the mat. Well done. Get into those obliques. Just allow the back to settle back into neutral, feet hip distance apart, arms back down by your sides. You're going to roll smoothly up into a shoulder bridge. Roll up one vertebra at a time and then roll back down through the spine, settling into neutral. Let's exhale to roll up. Big inhale to stay at the top and exhale to roll back down into neutral. And again, just nice gentle rolling up, not letting the knees move outwards. Keep them in line with the hips. And again, exhale, roll up. Let's stay up on this one. Nice and straight line between knees, hips, shoulders. You're going to raise one leg up into a tabletop position. Place the foot down. Exhale, raise the other leg. And down. Just folding the knee at the hip in towards you. As you do so, just take a little check you're not letting the hips drop towards the floor or one hip lift higher than the other. Keeping a nice straight line, really work into those glutes. Fold the right knee, place it down, left knee, place it back down, and then roll down through your spine. This time, lift the hips at the same time as lifting the legs. So think of big marching steps. Lift the hips, raise the leg, lower everything back down to the mat. The foot and the hip lifts up at the same time. And you can raise the arms for an extra little challenge if you want to, keeping the weight going through the shoulder blades and not into your neck. Exhale, lift, place the hips and the foot down. Lift the hip and the leg, straighten the leg now, lower it, and then let's try some little circles into the hip. Gentle circles round, down and up. It's a good challenge for your balance this one. Let's change the direction. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Place that foot down. Let's go for the other leg. Roll the spine up, pick up the leg, straighten it. Let's circle it at the hip. Try not to let the upper body wobble, arms wobble. 3, 2, 1. Change the direction of the circles. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Foot goes down, arms go down, and rolling your spine back down to the mat. Good job. Let's have you come over onto your stomach now. Onto your tummy. You're going to rest your forehead down. Legs are extended out behind you, a little wider than hip distance. Hands just down by your shoulders. Gently push through the floor. Inhale as you lift, keeping the bottom rib down in contact with the mat. And then gently just release one rib at a time back down to the floor. Inhale to come up. Nice long neck from top of the head to your tailbone. And lower. This time lift the hands up at the same time. You're going to draw the elbows down into your waist as you lift the upper body. And then diving the arms forward as you lower the body. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, dive forward, getting into that mid-back, opening those shoulders. Keep the legs down. Press the arms forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Now circle the arms around. As you exhale, dive the arms forward. Inhale as you lift the chest and circle the arms back to the legs. Round and up. Exhale, dive forward. Draw the belly button up and off the mat towards the lower back as you lift the chest and pull the arms towards your legs. Dive forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale and down towards the mat. Sit back gently towards the heels here. Just release through your lower back. After that extension, take a couple of nice deep breaths in through the nose, into the mid-back, and then out through the pursed lip. you're going to come to rest on your side. Now you're going to rest onto your forearm. So place the elbow underneath the shoulder. Good alignment of that upper body. Bending the bottom leg, straightening the top leg, and push through the forearm, opening the top side of your body into a side bend, keeping the foot down in contact with the floor. Exhale to lift and open the side. Inhale, come back down to the mat. Lift and lower. Exhale up. Inhale down. Good. Open all the way through that top side. And then lowering back into the mat. You're going to stay lifted on this one. Raise that top leg up and lift into the top side of that hip for 10 of these. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to hold the leg still, crunch the knee into the elbow, open back out to a long line. Pull it in, press it out. Again, we're going for 10 of these. So we've got 7 more. Elbow to knee and reach. Good, let's go for 5. Inhale in, exhale, extend, 4. Push the arm of the leg, keep that leg nice and high. 2. And 1. And then all the way back into the mat. Good work in that top side. Let's repeat it all over on the other side. So elbow straight underneath the shoulder, keeping yourself nice and stacked. Elbow, shoulder, hips one on top of the other. Lift over into a nice side bend. Top leg is straight. Exhale up. Inhale to come back down. Think all the time of pushing upwards, up and over. So you get a really good opening into your side using your obliques. Breathing out to lift. Inhale to come back into the mat. Good, strong, straight arm over the head. And slowly controlling back into the mat. Getting ready to lift that top leg. Hold yourself in the side bend. Up comes the leg. 10 of these. 9, 8. Nice straight leg. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's crunch the knee to elbow. Stay in that nice pushed up side bend position. Not collapsing the bottom side of your body. Pull the knee to elbow. Straighten it back out. Keep that top leg nice and high. Don't let it drop. Work into that outside hip, shoulder. Breathe out, extend. Back to center. 2. And 1. And you're back into the mat. Well done. Good side lying work. Let's stretch it out now, coming into your mermaid sitting position. If that's uncomfortable for you, you can sit cross-legged or you can sit up on a block or a cushion to make your hips more comfortable. Let's come over into a good side bend. Then rotate, place both hands about shoulder width apart and gently push into the mat to lift and extend the upper mid-back. Gently bend the elbows to lower back to the leg. Bending gently to the leg. Inhale to extend. And then lower, bring the back hand underneath you. Reach the top arm up over the top. And then gently lift the other arm, side bend. And then you can add a little rotation here to look down to the floor. Back to face forwards. Back to sit tall. Let's repeat that. Over you go into side bend. Give your body a little twist. Place the hands to shoulder width and then gentle extension through the spine 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up and lower. Turning back to face forward. Top arm comes over the top. Reach the other arm up and then gentle twist down to face the floor. Forwards, over, and resting that arm. Let's try that on the other side. You might find one side is slightly tighter than the other, so position yourself where it's comfortable. You're going to reach over the head into side bend. Twist to look to the floor. Place your hands to shoulder width. Lift the chest and lower. Inhale up. Bend the elbows to lower back to the mat. Last one here. Inhale up. And then lower back, turning towards the camera. Over you come. Raise the other arm and side bend. Little twist to face the floor. And we'll repeat that one last time. Over you go into side bend. Little turn, place the hands to shoulder width. Inhale, gently lift the chest. Lower back down to the floor. Gives your spine a nice opening through the collarbones, upper mid-back, nice long neck. Turn back to face this way. Over you go. Side bend the other way. Little twist to the floor. Give yourself a good stretch. Arms and back. To face forwards. Come to sit now. Legs crossed. Or you can stay in that mermaid sitting position. Just going to raise the arms over the head to finish with a big stretch. Exhale, lowering the arms. Let's shrug the shoulders up. Little release into shoulders, neck. Inhale again, slight lift of the eye line. And lower the arms, shoulders lift, roll back. And last one to finish, raise those arms, big deep breath in. Exhale. And thank you so much for joining me.